What's up, guys? I'm about to leave pretty soon to head over to Palmetto Hills Paintball, my home field in Rock Hill, South Carolina, for the final event of the Battle of the Aces. That's a 1v1 tournament series that I've been doing this year. Now, I'm a little bit nervous because somehow I ended up on the top of the leaderboard for the season. I only podiumed like once out of 4 events. I got like 3rd place. But the thing is that because I've been playing every event and I've done progressively better, I got like 6th place, 4th place, and then 3rd place, something like that. Somehow my points just added up to be on the top of all the other scores. But I am expecting some of the toughest players to be there today for the grand finale event. So we'll see if I can hold on to that spot after today is over. But I just want to say that regardless of what happens, I am actually very happy with how I did in this series, and I'm really glad that my home field put on this series, because when I first heard about it, I thought to myself that it would be the perfect way to gain some personal confidence in my paintball skills, and that's exactly what it's done. It's helped me to feel a lot more confident in my skills, because the thing I love about 1v1s is that it's all on you. There's a little bit of luck involved, but for the most part, it's all about your skill. You can't rely on anybody else. There's no teammates to work with. If you fail, it's because of you. If you succeed, it's because of you. And I've been doing a lot of succeeding this season, so it's been really good for, making me feel more confident as a player. But now I gotta head up really soon. I just got home from work, so I gotta pack my stuff and then just head out the door in like the next half hour.
Whoa.
All right, so it's a little before 6 o'clock. I'm one of the first guys here, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to walk the field, see what kind of strategies I can build off of what I see initially. Not gonna lie though, I am pretty nervous. All right, so here's the start box, and this is what I see. Let's see. So, looks like in the middle of the start box, you're pretty protected on either side. I can't see my opponent if he's also behind the home bunker. Now if I poke out a little bit to the right or the left, then we'll be able to see each other. But also if I come out to the very far side of the start box, as soon as the buzzer goes off, I'm pretty much safe by getting behind this bunker. So that's an easy move to do, and I think it looks pretty identical on the opposite side as well. So, touch the box. Here's what I see. Actually, from here, I don't even have to dive in. I pretty much can't see the person from the start box. Barely. What about going straight up? Going straight up will be difficult, because if they are also staying at the home, I gotta just be very agile and kind of work with whatever I see as far as if they're looking to the right or left, and then work my way around. Yeah, that's going to be very tough to do, working down the middle. I thought it would be easier, but it doesn't look like it. I just want everybody to know that this kid, Owen Pinch, I know this kid. You guys are going to see him someday. He's going to be the next big thing in like pro paintball. I promise you. He just came back from France playing with Team USA. It was the U19 division, but taking home 1st place, right?
Yeah, 1st in U19 and 1st in D2 as well.
Awesome. And now it's just all up from here. You're gonna skyrocket. Thanks, man.
This man's the OG. He's known me since D6. Been one of my biggest supporters, and hopefully he can win today.
I love this kid. Not even gonna watch Dad play a single game. Just getting ready for a nap in the wagon. Take it out so you can be more comfortable and fall asleep. Oh.
Game finished.
Alright, so I just played my 4 preliminary matches. I'm waiting to see if I make it out of the prelims. I lost 2 and then won 2, so it's going to be really close to see if I make it out of the prelims. But I'm pretty sure if I make it out of the prelims, that's like all I need to do to be guaranteed a seasonal prize. So let's stick around and see what happens. So it turned out that a lot of us had even scores coming out of the prelims, and we needed to do some tiebreakers to see who would make it to the knockout rounds. I was one of the players in this limbo group, but now these were about to be way more intense, because instead of a best 2 out of 3, this was going to be the first point wins. So there was no room for error. Alright, so I got knocked out, but at least now I get to eat banana chocolate chip muffins and just relax. So I did make it out of the prelims, and I fought to get into the knockout rounds, I was like in an in-between phase. But I think I'm somewhere between like 9th and 11th place. And from what I understand, everybody's saying that that should still put me in a pretty good contention to taking home the season prize. So we'll stick around, see what happens. So by some miracle, I actually did win the season championship prize by exactly 1 point. So if I had literally done any worse, either that night or any of the previous events, I would have lost that prize. I do wish that I could have won the event that night though. It's actually really crazy to think that I had the most overall season points without actually winning a single event. But I'm also not that disappointed to have lost to some of the players that I did. Even though this was a local event, there were a lot of all-stars at this event. As you saw earlier in the video, one of my friends at the event, he plays with Team USA. The guy who knocked me out of this event actually was on a team that won World Cup before. So the competition was tough as always, but I do think I could have done a little bit better. I didn't realize until the night was over just how bad my anxiety was that day. And I really think that took a big toll on me. I think it caused me to play a little bit more stiff and timid. And I think it was just because I knew that there was a lot on the line. I usually get pretty anxious before paintball tournaments, but most of the time I can keep it at a manageable level. But I think this time just knowing that there was something that I could lose made it get to me. But anyways, overall it was a great night and I'm glad I got to see my friend Owen win another event. I'm even more glad that I got to actually share the winner's circle with him because I look at this kid as a champion. He's definitely going to be a pro someday. So if I am any kind of good enough that I could stand next to him, I'll take that as a win. But that wraps it up for this video and that wraps it up for this season of the Battle of the Aces. Thanks guys for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.